Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 6 of last Twilight. I already did my reviews on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Links are in the description below, so without further ado, let's get into it. The episode starts with Day having a headache with the beers he drank last night, so Mark gave him a hangover pill. They then asked Mark about last night, and Mark was about to tell him until the doorbell rang. They then said he is expecting Ann to come. Turns out the person that came was August. August asked if Mark told Day about last night, and Mark said he didn't. Mark also said that Day is not in a good mood to see August right now. When August went inside, they thought it was Ann, but when August introduced himself, they told August to leave because he is expecting someone. August said the reason he didn't show up was because he had an accident and went to the hospital. August said he had a sprained wrist, but that's bull. He could have told him last night when he showed up. At least then they would have understand. Ann came. It seemed Ann has his own key to get in the house. Ann told Day about his Tinder date and that they are in a relationship now. Ann told Day that he and his new girlfriend are doing a running marathon and they are practicing. Day then said how will he work since he can't see, but Ann says he make it work as any teammate does. August said he wants to do it with Day, even though he has a competition, he wants to do it with Day, and Day agrees. The problem is the shoes Day wants to wear is old and worn out to the point that the shoes is torn apart. So Mark offers to buy one, but that would mean to tell August he won't make it because if they've tried to fix it, the shoes won't be ready on tomorrow. Mark is telling Fujai about it, but to how he's explaining it, Mark sounds jealous. Mark came to wake Day up to show that he fixed the shoes so he can go to the run with August. Mark even put his little touch with the sunflowers. Okay, back to reading the last Twilight. I have to admit, at first when Mark read the book, I did not understand one thing, but slowly I started to understand, and it's based on them. Ann introduced his girlfriend to them. Her name is Pla. Pla said she navigates on by using both her words and by a strap. So August said he brought his headband, and it seems Day was thinking the same thing. At first the synchronization was off, but they got a hang of it. Honestly, to me, I feel like since August came, Mark is drifting away from Day little by little. When they got to rest, Mark about to give Day a sandwich to eat, but August gave Day a banana and Day took it. Banana is like a pickup thing for like when you're almost ready for food. When August left to buy water, Day asked Mark if he doesn't feel as if August is being too nice to him. But Mark says maybe August is doing this because he feels bad about what he did that night and stood him up. At home, Fuja is helping massaging Mark to relax his muscles. She then said that Mark is changing because he never wakes up early to go out anywhere. Mark said he used to wake up early to take Fuja to class, and Fuja said that was because Mark was hitting on her. So you know what that means. The next day, we see August got Day some new pair of shoes, which to me is unfair because when Mark wanted to buy Day shoes, he didn't want it. He looked so sad and didn't want it. But when August bought it, come on, man. Day put in eye drops and looked at August and complimented on how August looked. That's when August knows how Day's eyesight works. Again, distance between Day and Mark is drifting. And again, the synchronization needs some work. Honestly, when Mark stopped running, I could understand the feeling. And trust me, I felt the heartache. After they're done and meeting up with Pla and Ann, Pla told them about the application to sign up for a marathon competition. Then they asked August about going out tomorrow, but August said he's busy on that day. At home, his mother made stew for him. Apparently, she's cooking big because she won't be there tomorrow. So it turns out tomorrow is Day's birthday, so they decided to spend the pre-birthday. Mark went outside and sees Knight and asks if Knight won't join them to eat. But Knight says no because Day won't like it. Mark asked Knight why Day and Knight don't get along, and Knight didn't answer. Because Day came, Knight left. Honestly, I need to know their history. Why does Day dislike Knight so much? Mark asks Day to go out on his birthday. Even though it's Mark's day off, he still wants to spend the time with Day. Mark fixed Day up and says Day looks handsome, and Day said Mark sounds handsome. Day looking close up to see what Mark is wearing, and thank God for Day because he was graced to touch up on Mark. Oh my God. They went to a place where August plans their birthday party. Mark then sees how happy Day is with everyone, including August, so Mark sadly leaves. August went to see Mark to give him a piece of cake and told Mark to leave because he will take good care of Day. You shit face. Mark, feeling down, asked a stranger who was smoking for a cigarette. You can tell it's bad when he asks for a cigarette, knowing darn well he's quit. They asked G about Mark, and G told Day that she saw him outside smoking, and because they know Mark quit, he could tell something is wrong, so he asked G to take him to Mark. They saw a man with the same shirt and thought it was Mark, but it wasn't him. Mark left. August, don't understand how to navigate a blind person, got Day in a bit of an accident and got people crowding Day, so Day yelled for G to take him outside. There, Day says he wished to be alone. Meanwhile, Mark is far from Day, feeling lonely. August came to apologize for what happened, but Day says it's okay. Things got intimate after August gifted Day his headband and August kissed Day. By the way, Mark was there and saw it. But this is the effed up part. Day went to kiss August and August pushed him away. Mark got upset and confronts August. It's there August says he can't be with Day because he is basically pitying Day. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you, you shit face. The one thing that Day fears for his friends to feel about him, his crush is doing it to him. The same thing that Day fears, his crush is doing it, and I feel it for Day. Day, who heard everything, told Mark to let go of August and just take him home. Mark drove Day to this famous rooftop. We saw it in Only Friends, and I think we saw it in Not Me. Mark said he found this place when he felt stressed and he could see the sun, and he thinks it would help Day. Day basically poured out his heart, and I tell you, I cried. Honestly, August was wrong for it. I was kind of rooting for him in the first part. I was like, okay, cool. But then he went to being the same dipshit. Honestly, I don't know. Mark kissed Day, and Day thought Mark did it out of pity, but Mark gave Day another long sloppy kiss to express how he really feels. It's gonna be a start of a beautiful relationship. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 6 of Last Twilight. Stay tuned for my review on episode 7. And as always, if you like my review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.